Hi guys, I'm getting a little bored with my neutral looks, and so I thought I'd try something a little bit outrageous today, and I hope you guys like it. I have some raspberry cheeks and lips going on and a blue and green eye. So I'm going to go ahead and get started right away. I already put Urban Decay Primer Potion on, and so next I'm going to use Soft Ochre Paint Pot. You could use the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk also, that would be fine. It probably, the color may even stand out, would probably stand out even more so. But I'm just going to put this on the lid. Not really going to blend it up. Some people blend it all the way up to their brow bone. I tend to like how if you just do it on the lid, then it makes it easier to soften it up there and blend it out a little bit more, so it's not as bright. Alright, I'm going to use this Studio Smudge Brush. I think it's Studio Tools. I think it's a Target brand. I don't know. I got it as a gift. And I'm using this really, really bright green that came from that Flirt palette. And they have no names. And I did go to their site to try to see if there was a collection of their regular line so that I could match some of the names up. And unfortunately, it's not. So we're going to put this in the inner crease, and we're going to go a little more than halfway, so about 2/3 of the way. And I really packed on this color. I really, really like this color. I want to try to figure out some other ways to wear it without it being garish, because it's a really, really strong color. Okay, so next what I did is I went in and I used my Ulta pencil crease brusher, my Ulta tapered crease eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to use Blue Flame by MAC. I think this may have been limited edition, but I think there's a very dark, dark blue still available in the regular line. So I'm going to load up the pencil. I'm going to apply from the outside in, blending in as I go, and just building the color up. And forming the shape that you're looking for. So make sure you tap off any excess, especially if you got your full face on already. So I'm blending where these two touch. And then I'm going to go and softly blend 2/3 of the crease in. Okay, so the next thing I did is I took out my that Revlon contour eyeshadow brush that I showed you guys, and I'm going to use that to soften out that edge. And then I went into MAC Parrot, which is a turquoise color. Turquoise, teal, I forget which is which. It's more blue than it is green. So I'm going to put it on the edge of this and tap off any excess, and I'm going to overlap the crease color and then blend upward. So see, I hit it right on where the crease color was already there, and then I'm blending it upwards. Then I went back in and using my 226 and going back into that Blue Flame just to lightly add the color back in. I'm going to make sure it's dark enough. Little Parrot. This time the teeniest bit, I don't know if you guys can see that, just the teeniest bit. Go back up here. And then what I used is I went back in using that flat shadow brush, and I used, I can never remember, Aquavert It's also by MAC. I got that at the CCO. And I put that in the inner tear duct and along the inner lower lash line. I have so many brushes in my hand. So I go back into that Revlon eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to go ahead and put the Aquavert up here also. But because there's no base and I'm using a larger brush, a larger headed brush like that, you don't pick up as much color and you're getting more of that sheen, that duochrome. So it just gives the illusion, you know, you can see kind of a green shimmer instead of just a white, standard white shimmer. And I did bring some of the color down here. If you feel like this brush is too big to do that, then go in with the pencil brush. Or like, even this one would work. This is the Essence of Beauty crease brush. So you could go ahead and go down in here like that, see? Totally up to you. Use the brushes you like, that you're comfortable with. So I'm going to go back in and use this flat eyeshadow brush. That was Aquavert there. I'm going to put some more of that green color back on here because green's my favorite color and this one's really, really bright and I love it. So still just making sure to blend it. Okay, and I'm going to apply it across the lower lash line. About a quarter of it or so, maybe halfway, just under the eyeball area. I'm going to go into Parrot, blend that back in towards it, covering back in towards halfway that eye, and then going into the Blue Flame and finishing it off. There we go. Alright, so next I'm going to do my liner. I use the L'Oreal Hip Midnight Blue for the top, and then on my waterline, I didn't want to go black because it comes out really, really strong. So I used, but I do have I got a lot more eyeshadow on this waterline than I got on this one. So I went back into with this Palladio. I think you can buy these at Sally's Beauty Supply. It's a herbal eyeliner, and it is in deep blue, and I just applied that along the waterline. It's not very dark, which I like, but it does give off a blue hue, so it's working for me. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put on my eyeliner, put on my mascara, and then I'll be right back with finished look. Alright guys, so there is the finished look. I hope you like it. It is very outrageous. Nowhere to wear it to. I am in my pajamas still, so all I do is wash my face and pin up my hair a little bit so I could do this. I do really, really like it. It's a lot of fun. I just wish that like I had a lifestyle and somewhere to wear it to. Like what's the point of having all these colored eyeshadows and then I can't wear them anywhere? So I'm going to try and figure out a way to tone it down. And if you guys are interested, I'll do a video on it so that you can still wear these colors without being, you know, flamboyant and peacockish. Oh yeah, it is kind of peacocky, right? Yeah, cool, cool, cool. All right. Well, anyways, I'll talk to you guys later, and bye for now.